Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to a brand new video. In this video today, of course, we're talking about the new signing. Leeds United have confirmed that we have now signed Manor Solomon on loan until the end of the year, like a season-long loan. So we got him for a season-long. Let's see what Leeds United said about the signing, of course. Leeds United are pleased to announce the arrival of Manor Solomon from Premier League side Spurs. The 25-year-old moves to Ellen Road from North London, joining the Whites on a season-long loan. As I said, he's on loan for a season, beating off competition from a number of top-flight sides across Europe for his signature. So top league teams in other places, maybe even in England, across Europe, basically wanted to sign him, but we were the ones that got him, which I think is massive. The deliberate strategy of remaining patient in the transfer window has paid dividends. Yes, but I'm still not going to be like, oh, yes, the 49ers, yeah! Because what happens if it didn't go right? What happens if this didn't go right? Remember 5 weeks ahead? Remember that? What if it didn't go right? With the club able to act quickly to secure the service of a player who only became available in recent days. So yeah, he only became available in recent days apparently. Now this is about the player. Starting his professional career in their country of birth with Israeli Premier League side Maccabi Petah, Tikva. I think that's how you say it. I probably got it wrong. Solomon was snapped up by Ukrainian outfit Shakhtar Donetsk in January of 2019. A tricky attacker who can play through the middle or on the wing. So he could play through the middle or on the wing. So we don't know where he's going to play for us. Probably we could see him everywhere, to be honest, depending on the squad and injuries and what happens anyway. He enjoyed great success with the Ukrainian outfit, domestically helping the club win the Ukrainian Premier League twice, along with the Ukrainian Cup and Ukraine Super League. Sorry, boys. He also featured in the UEFA Champions League across his 3 seasons with Shakhtar, making 16 appearances in total in the competition. He found the net with strikes against Atalanta, and Manchester City. So he scored against Atalanta and Manchester City, whilst famously scored at home and away against Real Madrid in the 2020-21 campaign, when Donetsk completed a group stage double over the Spanish Giants. They got the double over Real Madrid. I remember that. In July 2022, Solomon moved to Premier League side Spurs on a season-long loan deal from Shakhtar, making his debut in England's top flight a month later against Liverpool. His first goal for the Cottagers came in a 2-0 victory over Nottingham Forest. Wait, what? Oh, Fulham. No, he went to Fulham. I think I read that right. For some reason, I still thought Spurs. In 2020, yeah, he was scoring a 2-0 win over Forest. That was his first goal for them. When starting a run where he would go on to score in 4 successful Premier League matches. So he scored 4 games in a row. The forward is no stranger to Leeds United supporters, having starred for the host at Coventry in their 2-0 win in the FA Cup when we played. Remember, he scored that absolute screamer where he smashed it in the 5th round when they beat us 2-0 in February 2023. Because he scored, a great finish. Following a first successful campaign in English football, Solomon joined Spurs on a 5-year deal in July of last year. After making a promising start in North London, featuring in 5 of Spurs' opening 7 matches in which they went unbeaten in the Premier League, Solomon sadly saw his season ended by injury at the end of September. He returned to action for Spurs in pre-season earlier this summer, playing a part in their win against Heart of Midlothian. I'm not going to say that. QPR and Vissel Kobe. On the international stage, Solomon has been capped 37 times by Israel, scoring on 7 occasions. He now moves to Ellen Road, becoming the club's 6th signing of the transfer window, basically, and that's about it about that. Now let's talk about Solomon as a player and what he's done. So the 23-24 season in the Premier League, he only played a total of 5 matches, of course, because he got injured, as we said that. He got injured this season, and they started unbeaten when he was in the side, playing 5 matches, starting 2 of them, playing 42 minutes per game. No goals, of course. He got 2 assists, though, so no goals, but 2 assists in 5 matches with 2 starts. I'm not sure if both of those assists came in the 2 starts, probably not. But yeah, so he got two assists. That's not bad. But let's go to actually when he did play firstly. That'll be a good idea. So he played a total of 19 matches. This is the 22-23 season. 19 matches, 4 starts, scoring 4 goals with an XG of 1.23. So scoring 4 goals with an XG of 1.23 and no assists though in that season. But yeah, that's not bad. That's actually pretty good, you know. Played 19 games, started 4, scored 4. And now we can go on to what he did in the Ukrainian Premier League. Let's remember the other leagues he did play in. He played in the Ukrainian Premier League, playing 55 matches, scoring 14 goals and 4 assists. That's a goal every 204 minutes, which is good. You know, that's a good stat. He also played, of course, in the Israeli League, where he had 51 games, 7 goals, 4 assists. As we went through, the Premier League was the 4 goals, the 24 games, 4 goals, 2 assists. In the Champions League, played 16 games, scored 4 goals, and all that. And there's not really anything else, like stats that I can go off about the player playing. But let's get on and talk about something else about him. Now, this might be a concern for some things. This might be the one thing that's concerning. Let's look at his injury history, of course. The 23-24 season, he was out with a meniscus injury from the 5th of October 2023 until the 7th of July 2024. He was out for 276 days, missing 33 games for Spurs. Before then, in the 22-23 season, he had knee surgery where he missed from August 7th, 2022 to January 1st, 2023, missing 147 days and 17 matches. The 21-22 season, he was also injured, unknown injury, January the 10th until February the 16th, 37 days, missing no games. Before then, he had in 2021-22 he had an ankle injury, where we won't go from the dates, but he had an ankle injury where he missed 9 days and 3 matches for Shakhtar. He had a knock in 2020-2021, where he missed 3 days, missing 1 game. He had, before then, in the 19-20 season, he had an adductor injury where he missed 8 games and 51 days out injured. Before then was the 19-20 season as well. There's 2 more in the 19-20. This one was a muscle injury, and he missed 110 days and 10 matches. And then, of course, the last one from the 19-20 season is an unknown injury that was 23 days, missing 4 games. He then also had a torn thigh muscle in 18-19, which he missed 5 games and 26 days injured. And then the final injury before that was an ankle sprain where he missed 18 days and 3 matches. So if you go on the total and look at this, they actually have the total here. I could have looked at this probably. So in the 23-24 season, 276 days missed. He also so throughout every season, he's got an injury. Since the 18-19 season, he had 2 injuries. 19-20, he had 3. 2021, he had 1. 21-22, he had 2. 22-23, he had 1. And 23-24, he had 1 as well. So he seems to be missing games through injury and getting at least 1 injury per season, which is worrying. That's like a little bit of a worrying thing. But hopefully, I say we can sort him out. But I mean, look at some of our players' injury history. But some players come in with injury histories from other clubs and then all of a sudden they're fine and they don't get injured. But it is a little bit of a worrying thing to see the injury history of him. But hopefully I'm fine with the signing. I'm happy with him signing. I think he'll be good for us, and I think this could be a massive season for him and for the club, and I think he'll be a massive part in us going up and getting promoted. So hopefully he is. If you guys like the video, make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll catch you all next time. Peace.